Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Scrap and we want to do together today these little shelf and some of these small bottles. So we will start with the shelf, and for this you need some cardstock in the measurement 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and you need some cardstock strips. They are a 1/2 inch in the width, and we need some glue, and I will use my art glitter glue, and I will use this bottle. There is a little bit more glue that spreads out, and I have here already cut down a piece of this chipboard that measures exactly the size of my base. Not exactly, it's a little bit too long. So I will glue this down, putting some glue here on my chipboard. And put this here on the side. So then we need another strip. The same. Nicely on the edge. Try to be straight, of course. So, and then I need this one. And this one has to be fitting between my two sides. Glue this also down. So between these two. And the other side. Yep. So, and now I will secure this a little bit, especially on my corners here, and I do this with some double-sided tape. Placing here some double-sided tape around my corners, and I will do this all the way around. Everything is nicely secured. So now it looks like this. This is so far good. So I have here my papers for the shelf, and I will glue this here down. I know this is a waste of paper, but this is, yeah, this was an extra that I got in my orders, and I don't want to use this paper, so I can be a little bit more, yeah, wasting some papers. We have to have enough paper to wrap this all in here on the sides and also on the inside. So I will glue this down. I don't care about the waste on all 4 sides. Gluing this down. So. And now I will work a little bit with my paper on all 4 sides. Okay, and then I have to cut here the corners so that I can wrap this in. So then I will cut here inside of my paper. And we need a little flap to glue this around the corner. So I cut here, this on 4 sides. Yeah, I think it's a 1 inch, about a 1 inch hinge that we have to wrap this around. So. Yeah. Okay. I cut here these little hinge to glue this here around the corner, and the rest I can cut off. Doing this on all my 4 sides. So measuring here the heights, about a 1/2 inch. And the rest we can cut off. Same on here, about a 1/2 inch. Measuring here with the end of my chipboard. And the rest we will cut off. Last time. Half inch, and the rest we cut off. So let me see. A little bit too long, too much paper inside. So in this one we have to wrap here around like this, and we have to miter here the corner that this one is fitting here nicely in the edges. This looks also good. This is not fitting, so I miter here also my flap, my little hinge. Miter here the corners. So, and now we can start to wrap this all in. First we have to remove the back side of our double-sided tape. So, okay, starting to glue down. This has to be here inside, this has to be here on that corner, and the rest goes on here. So next one, this one, and here on the first part, gluing this here around, and here on my chipboard. And then this one here again. We have to shuffle this here in, and then we can glue down here the side and the last piece. So now we have the outsides. And we can glue down now all here the insides, starting with the long sides. So next one, and then the short sides. So now it looks like this. And what we need now is a background. We don't have to be very precisely here on our edges because there will be something on top. This was 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. A little bit under 4 1/4 and a little bit under 5 1/2. I'm starting with this one, with this size. So does this one fits? No, we have to cut this smaller. This is good. And this I will glue down. So this is the back side for our shelves, and the shelves will be glued down here with these chipboard. You can wrap this in some design paper if you like, but I haven't done this because I think it's not necessary. You can do this. In this case, I will not do this again. I will cut some chipboard pieces that fits here inside, and mine has to be about 1 1/16. And I had 3 shelves. So let me make some marks. This is empty. 4 1/16. 1, 2, and this is too short. And 3. One, 2, and 3. So, and this one goes inside of here. You can do more shelves if it's needed. I will eyeball this. Normally I would measure that they have the exact distance here, but in this case I will eyeball this because this is only for demonstration. and I glue this in. Number one. So this is okay. Number two, and this one goes a little bit more down here, and this one in the middle. So, like this. These are now our shelves, and I decorated this with some lace, and I did this with some double-sided tape. I have here these really small red tape. I will use this. This gives already some pressure on the sides that my shelves are nicely. So this one you don't see later on your cover. If you have a good glue for for something like this, you can use glue. I don't have a good glue, so I will use my double-sided tape. One, two, and three. I don't have a good fabric glue. If you have one, use your fabric glue. So, and this goes on here. And the next one. So these are the shelves. And now we have to do here this one, this frame. Oh, I have to secure here. So let me measure this. this is 4 5/8 by, let me cut this 4 5/8 by 7 inch. So I will use here a little bit thicker cardstock, and we will cut this one now at 4 5/8 by 7 inch. So this is step number 1. Step number 2 is that I will glue on this my design paper. The cardstock is that your frame gets a little bit more, yeah, that this is a little bit stiffer. So this goes on top of here. Yeah, this looks good. So this goes later on top of here. We have to do here a frame, and I think in the width this was let us do a 1/2 inch frame. Half inch and 1/2 inch. Half inch and 1/2 inch. So let me draw here a line, and the same on here. 1/2 inch and a 1/2 inch. So this is the bottom, this is the top. And this was 5 1/4. So from this line I will make 5 1/4, a mark, and 5 1/4. So, and this inside of here we will cut off. So this goes on here, and now we have to cut here this edge, and for this I used as a template here these die. So maybe I cut this with my scissor, but maybe we can cut this with my Sizzix. Let me try this. Yeah, this is too thick, so we have to cut this with our scissor. But now I have this one here as my guide, so I will use this. So we will distress here the edges, outside and inside. I don't do this very precisely. And this we have to glue here on top. So I'm putting some glue here on my shelf. And we glue this down. So what I do is putting some weight here, and let this dry. So, and when this is dry, you can decorate your shelf whatever you want to do here inside. I cut out from these little little bottles. There was a sheet. I cut out many of these little bottles, and there was a mirror and a hairbrush. I layered this on, I think, 4 layers of tiny strips of these cardstock, and I glued this here inside. And I made some flowers inside. You can do other things. Maybe you can make a little lipstick out of a straw, or you can do with a little pom-pom. You can do something for some powder for face, for the face. You can do everything here inside, and you can put also here on top some of these bottles. So this is the shelf. And now I will do with you together some of these little bottles I made out of some beads. To make these little bottles, or here these little dangle, we need some beads. We need beads, we need some head pins, maybe one with a nice and this looks a little bit like a crown. This is especially for the ones that you want to stand in, put in your shelf or on your shelf, and for the one that will get be a charm, you need a simple head pin and some different beads, some spacers. I have here these little spacer with bling bling, some stones here, some Swarovski stones, something like this. I will do with you 3 of these bottles. One that you can put on your shelf or inside of your shelf, and 2 to hang this on a thread or something like this. I have here some beads already chosen, but I got yesterday here this beautiful collection from Papers for You, Belle Epoque. And I think I will use for this paper collection also some of these bead bottles. So I will see if I can look if these colors are matching here to the paper. I think the green one does not fit. These beads, most of them are glass beads, and yeah, you can find this one everywhere, AliExpress or on Etsy, on eBay, everywhere. I got mine since a long time ago. I have here some more. They are not sorted, and there is inside some different ones in an awkward shape. And I will see. I think this one is good. This we can use. And maybe not the green. I don't like the green. Maybe a brown. This I like. And this one. This one is better. This would be also very nice. Okay, let me see what we can do here with these beads. So I think this one will be okay. I will do first a bottle that will not be on a thread or something like this. And this is really simple. You can choose your beads that you want to have for your bottle and for the cap. I have here some different ones. I am not sure which one I will use, so I made some tries. Let me try first here these with these bling bling. I put this here on my head pin, and I will use this one here, and then let me try how does this one looks. Now my bottle will be look like this. I can use maybe here this crystal one, again with this one here. No, this does not look good. I have here a little spacer. So this would be look like this, and I can say right away I don't like this. So this is bye bye. And then I have here this one, maybe this one here, and then this one. This would be look like this. Yeah, and this is a personal choice. I think I will stay here with these bling bling one. This was something that I liked from the first moment. So I will put here these round bead. This is the closure, the lid of your bottle. Then I will put here these spacer, and then the cone of your bottle. I think it's a cone, I'm not sure. So you can, if you like, secure this with some here these glue, super glue, but this is not needed because this one will be glued down with some oh god, what is this? I think I have to stop. Okay, maybe I have to stop because there are some people outside. They will cut some trees, and this I think will be very loud. Okay, I give some pressure. I put this all to the top, give some pressure, and then I bend these head pin. And in case that we glue this down, we have to do nothing else, only to cut this one shorter. And then we have bottle number 1. So, and now I'm sorry, I have to stop. So the next one is one of these you can put on a string, and for this we need a hat pin and we need some beads, and I think I will have here these little spacer. So let me see what we can do. So I'm starting with one of these spacers, then the cube, then here these other spacer, then I have here my bead for the cap, and I will put here another spacer for a nice ending. And this one looks like this, and I think I like this. So what I am doing now is I need here my plier, then I hold this all the pieces down so they are sitting very nicely on each other. So we have to do here an angle, and then we have to do a loop. And I am wrapping this here around. Nicely tight. I try to do this really tight. I'm not really good in this. I don't do too many jewelries, but I think it's okay. So then I have here my loop, and what you need now is, of course, you need a string and you need a jump ring to put this on your string. Try to make this a little bit tighter. Yeah, this is good now. Okay. So, like this. Okay, this is the second one, and I will do another one, but I don't want to do this green one. I want to do something here with these brown. We need a nice spacer for the bottom. Then I use this one. And what we want to do in the middle. How does this one looks with this? Yeah, this is nice. Okay, I need something in the middle. What can we use? Maybe this one in brown. And how does this one looks? Really, you can play with this and you can see what you like. This is also very interesting here. I will secure this here with another spacer. And this would be look like this with the crown. I think I like this, so I will use this. So bend this in an angle like this, and then we will make a loop. And this one looks like this. This is very easy. This is not so complicated. You need some beads, you need some head pins, some pliers, and that's it. I hope that helps a little. That's it for now, and I can go straight to my new project. Bye bye.